If you believe that money is the root of all evil, if you believe that wicked people are rich and you can't be rich without being wicked, you're going to have a problem, right, with selling. So, really, and again, these are all limiting beliefs. Draw them out into the sunlight. Well, who told you that? This is Jason Kanigan, president of Sales on Fire. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pricing. Pricing is very, very important, especially if you're a salesperson, and if you're a business owner, you're a salesperson. Better adopt the mantle of salesperson as comfortably and as quickly as you can, or else you're going to keep fighting yourself and doing the things we're going to be talking about that are undercutting your business here. So a couple of other sales guys who I follow, Bill Caskey and Brian Neal, had a little chat about pricing on their advanced selling podcast a little while back, and what they said then is still valid today because human beings haven't changed. Pricing is all about your mental chatter. What's going on up there? As a matter of fact, everything's about your mental chatter because limiting beliefs pop out in those things. So there's actually 3 sales that they point out as happening when you talk about pricing. There's the sale to yourself, which is critical. If you don't get this right, you might fool some of the people for some of the time for a while, but eventually it's going to come back. If you don't believe that you're worth that value, if your product or service isn't worth it, it's going to come out in how you sell. You're going to let your prospect get away with certain behavior, okay? Behavior that I wouldn't let them get away with. When I know that I'm the best fit for that prospect that I know of, I clamp down. They're not allowed to go and shop around anywhere. I don't want them doing that, for example. But if you can't make that first sale to yourself that I'm the best and I'm the most competent choice for these folks, you're going to let them get away with this kind of behavior. It's your fault, not theirs, that they do that. The second sale is to your customer. That's what we might call standard selling. And I think we pretty much understand that. They have to understand the value and agree that the value is there. In fact, they have to feel it's kind of lopsided, that they're getting more value for their money, okay, than the money is worth. That will make them buy. And then the third sale happens after the customer's bought, post-sale, fulfillment and upsells. Okay, so your sale is not over just because you got the money and went to the bank. A sale is not a sale until the money's taken to the bank, but it also requires that you fulfill your promise, right? Do what you said you were going to do. And so that means competent fulfillment, and then later on it makes upselling easier or future sales easier. So what Caskey talks about is having a personal philosophy about pricing, about money. If you believe that money is the root of all evil, if you believe that wicked people are rich and you can't be rich without being wicked, you're going to have a problem, right, with selling. So, really, and again, these are all limiting beliefs. Draw them out into the sunlight. Well, who told you that? Who told you that? Usually it's a parent or an older relative who taught you this stuff when you were really, really young, and it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Are they fabulously wealthy? Are they happy? Right? Let's look at certain things here and pull that limiting belief out into the sunlight and determine, is this valid or is this just something that was plugged into that slot in my mind and I've accepted it as true all these years? Okay? Your involvement is worth something. Your involvement in the process, in your customer's process, your expertise, your value, your experience, your point of view. I'm brought in a lot from my point of view. I've seen a lot. There's not too many situations I could walk into and go, I don't know what's going on here. Okay? That's very valuable. It's a fee that comes along with the stuff that you sell. It's not just about the thing that you're selling. Okay? So think about your personal pricing philosophy. What is that? There's a guy here they're quoting in this article. I'm going to link to it in the description below. This is the quote. When I sell you a Mac, whoever this is who's talking about it, right? When I sell you a Mac, it is worth $10,000. Whoa. Okay? Because it's something that's coming along with it, and that person believes it. So Do you have an answer to the question of how your prospects should be thinking about price? And that stems right from you and your personal money philosophy. And know your game, know your own game. What game are you playing? What are the rules you're playing by? A lot of people have no clue. They're just out there, and I kind of feel sorry for them because they're naked in the wind, like with stuff blowing around, and they don't know what's going on or why they're doing what they're doing, why they're thinking what they're thinking. Are you actually conscious of the beliefs that you have? That's how you get powerful in selling, in business, and in life. This is Jason Kanigan, President of Sales on Fire. Thanks for watching.